Auditioning is always going to be nerve-wracking.
There's absolutely no oxygen up on that stage, none. I don't know how they suck it out.
Any questions?
Previously on the season, we saw how costuming can reveal character and how it can hide a baby bump or create a monster. This time we'll show you something even scarier, the nightmare of audition night. Join us as we walk through the tryout process for 3 ALT musicals in episode 11 of the season.
Did it get the part?
Yes. Months before the curtain rises on opening night, hopeful actors, sometimes dozens at a time, put themselves through one of the most humbling experiences imaginable, the audition process.
First hour, approximately, we'll give each of you a chance to come up and sing a vocal selection of your choice, either with or without accompaniment. And once we're through that, then Jason will take just the men up on stage and teach you a short movement combination, which is appropriate for the style of the show, so get ready for that. I promise no clothing will come off.
It's always good to know what you think you want, and then we'll figure out where you really can be. Any questions?
It's as intimidating as you'd think. If you think singing, dancing, and declaiming lines in front of friends, strangers, and directors who hold your dreams in the palms of their hand sounds intimidating.
I do hate it.
Shannon Mashburn is a nearly 30-year veteran of Amarillo Little Theatre productions, dating back to her high school days. Now a theater teacher herself at Paladura High School, she continues to act regularly, when she makes it through the audition process at least.
The anticipation of arriving and the whole production that goes on in my head, every morning when I'm showering, every day when I'm, driving around, every night when I'm cooking dinner and I'm singing the songs and I'm thinking about the character and researching online and watching clips and reading the script and learning the soundtrack and just the excitement of the fact that I could be doing what I'm hearing on that recording. But then you have to walk through those doors and you have to put your name on the list and you have to put yourself up on that stage, which is a bizarre out-of-body experience because there's absolutely no oxygen up on that stage, none. I don't know how they suck it out, but you can't breathe and you sweat and all of a sudden you open your mouth and a voice comes out and you're not even real sure what is happening or how you sound until you sit down and you think, okay, that happened. Nobody but a neurotic, crazy person would do that.
But why have auditions in the first place?
The audition process is important because the director has a vision and none of us are privy to what's going on in their head, but they know what's right and they know the look that they're going for and the sound that they're going for. And through the audition process, they can find the perfect match for each role, which then in turn gives you a perfect show.
That doesn't make it easy for the hopefuls, especially in auditions for musicals, where they must display singing chops, dancing skills, and acting abilities all in a couple of nights.
Learning choreography is always a struggle, and I knew there were a couple spots that I kept messing up, and I needed them to stop and just work with me, but that's not how it works.
Steve Parker made his ALT debut this season in the full Monty. After an unsuccessful audition for mid-season drama Seminar, he returned in March to try out for the season-ending musical Anything Goes.
After the full Monty and all that entailed, it's not so hard now to put yourself out there.
What do you think you've learned over the course of this year about auditioning and about doing shows here?
Oh boy. Auditioning is always going to be nerve-wracking, putting yourself out there, no matter how prepared you are. So that's just a given. Gosh, what did I learn? I learned that these shows take hard work. It stretched me, and I grew so much doing it. It's just this town here, Amarillo, strives for excellence in what they do. So it was amazing. It's fun to try out again, see what happens.
Previously, Parker opened up about what it takes to come back after being denied a role.
It's
disappointing. I'm sure it's what any actor feels. Professional actors feel it on a even much greater scale. You feel rejected, but you just have to, if you have that inner bug and you don't want to do it, you keep trying, so you keep coming back.
Mashburn knows that feeling well. This season, she successfully auditioned for only one show, the last one, Anything Goes, after unsuccessful attempts for 3 others. Rejection never gets easier, she said.
It can be very frustrating, but I've been in this business long enough as an actor and as a director and as a teacher that I have a very specific rule for myself, for my own children who audition, and for my kids at school, that you can be disappointed and upset for 24 hours, and after that, you got to get over it because there's always another show. Always.
So this is it? This is the next show for you then?
Well, here's hoping. Alan!
But as hard as the process is, directors aren't being rough for no reason.
We're cheering you on silently from where we're sitting. We're not your adversary. We're on your team, I promise.
Besides, there's only one way to get in the show.
You know, the more you audition, the better you get, and if you don't audition, the answer's automatically no. You audition, there's at least a chance.
Panhandle PBS and the season will follow Amarillo Little Theatre throughout 2016 and 17. Up next, look back on the entire season in our final ALT episode. The season is brought to you in part with support from Park Central, Duncan & Boyd Jewelers, and Realty Central of Amarillo, with additional support from Krause Landscape Contractors and the Amarillo Convention and Visitors Council Arts Committee.